We're going to do a little review here on fractions, so this is just going to be a review. And so we're going to label this as fractions. And like I said, this is just a refresher to kind of refresh your memory. Okay, so let's do something simple here, like for example if I had 2/6 and we wanted to reduce that down. Well, 2 goes into 2 one time, and 2 goes into 6 3 times. So this is reduced down to 1/3. Let's look at another one over here. What about 4/8? Well, what's the largest number that goes into both 8 and into 4? Well, 4 goes into 4 one time, and 4 goes into 8 2 times. So this is just some couple examples here of simplifying a fraction. Now these are known as proper fractions because this up here, which remember is the numerator, and the number down here in the bottom is known as the denominator. And when the numerator is larger than the denominator, we say that this is a proper fraction. However, if we were to flip this around and we put a 6 up here and a 2 down here, okay, this is a improper fraction. And of course this reduces down to 2 goes into 6 3 times. So by taking this and flipping it, putting the 1 down below, if you flip this fraction and you put the 1 down below and put the 3 up top, that's the reciprocal. So these two are reciprocals of each other. Alright, so just some more terms that you need to keep up with. So quickly, this is a proper fraction and an improper fraction. Proper fraction, the numerator is larger than the denominator. Now these numbers are known as rational numbers. Rational numbers. Okay, let's work some more examples here. If I had 4/1, this reduces to 4. Okay, because 1 goes into 4 4 times. Now that that's said, what if I were to have 4 1/2? This is a mixed number, and to get this into a single fraction, which could either be a proper fraction or an improper fraction, you would simply say 4 plus 1/2, and then we can get this into, in this particular case, of course, this would end up becoming an improper fraction because the numerator would be greater than the denominator. But before we do that, let's talk about adding fractions. If I have 1/2 and I were to add another 1/2 to it, as you can see here, the denominators are both the same, and if the denominators are both the same, then you would just rewrite the denominator and you would add the numerators. So I'm going to do this a step at a time here, and this becomes 2/2, which is equal to 1. And of course, intuitively, if you have 1/2 of something plus 1/2 of the other part of the whole, you would just get 1, right? So 1/2 and 1/2 is 1. Okay, let's look at something different here. Like what happens if the numerators are different? Like for example, if I had 1/2 and I were to add 1/3 to this, well, as you can see, the denominators are not equal. So we need to get these denominators equal, and we're going to simply do that by doing something real simple. Okay, I'm going to multiply 3, or I'm going to put 3/3, which is just equal to 1, and then I'm going to write that part of the fraction, the 1/2, and then I'm going to write 1/3, and then over here I'm going to end up putting 2/2. Simple enough.